Yo, imagine they just sent that shit. 220473. I saw you in the stream earlier. Good luck in today's games, bro. Starlit versus Boosted Bananas. We got Marjack, Ben, and Snips taking the field. We're recording. Oh my God. This is the quarterfinals game. And we're in just like that. Game number 1. We're not India servers. We are on EU. Here we go. Kickoff before us. 5 minutes on the clock. SBC Starlit taking on Boosted Bananas in a quarter-final EU Premier game. Remember, this is single elim at this point. We are officially in playoffs. And I want to note, Marjack is making a return onto SBC Starlit. Guys, let me know if the audio is good, the game audio, my mic audio. I want to make sure all of that is good to go. And 220473 is going to get the first goal into the back of the net. What happened here? A little bit of a discombobulation on defense. Snips with 100 boost. Can't find the read on the touch. Not entirely too sure what happened there, but as I'm going over the roster of the teams here, they do get a goal that goes through. Maybe a kickoff goal here, but no, Snips is too fast, gets the challenge. Remember, this is a best of 7. There's a whole bunch of Rocket League before us, and Marjack with the own goal. Right now, Boosted Bananas with a little bit too much pressure onto SBC Starlit. Can they get this 2 goals back that they just conceded in 30 seconds? Marjack might have a good opportunity here. Yes, it goes through. And Ben, what is this game 1 that I'm seeing from both of these teams here? A little bit of confusion, but the fake from Marjack brings this one out to Ben. Midfield goes to the back of the net. SBC is now on the board. 3 goals in total. 2 of them to speak for Boosted Bananas. 220473 trying to take the touch across Ben. Ben gets beat out by 1 more. No bump on the Snips, and a crazy redirect downfield for 220. Brings it in front of his net. There's no pressure on the play just yet. Ben's going to rotate back and try and get this past the enemy attacker. 1 minute down in this game here. Now Ben to the midfield. Around 1 to Marjack. On target, but no, saved away. Snips missed the boost there. He's going to be a little bit slow to this challenge, but does get the 50-50 in the midfield. Double commit here from Ben and Marjack in the midfield. A demo on Danisher to Marjack. And now a reset. Ben takes this one away from Marjack. Brings it downfield to Starlit. Looking to find another goal here. 220473 wants to bring this across to the other coast. He didn't like that side of the field. 3.5 minutes. Ben with the pre-jump. Can he find it? He gets past 1. A pre-flip here could send this mid. But no, it goes as far as AO. AO to Snips. Ben trying to get a body block on 1 player. He leaves it out for Marjack. Now Marjack to send this mid. The pressure has been shifted. SBC Starlit keeping it the orange half now for just about a minute. My goodness, they haven't had any valiant efforts from this possession just quite yet. But let's see if they can bring this back here. Snips now on target, but a beautiful save from 220473 out to Marjack. No one in support of Boosted Bananas right now. They have great clears, great counterattacks being set up, but they just can't put it to the back of the net. Same thing is true for Starlit. Once again, we're in the Boosted Bananas half, but there haven't been any shots to account for. Ben, Marjack, Snips looking to find the tying goal in game number 1 here of the best of 7. And you got AO, Danisher, and 220473 on the other team. Boosted Bananas currently sitting 2-1 at halftime in game number 1, SBC versus Boosted Bananas. Like I said, EU Premier League. This is the highest league in the Royalty Series. Shout out Royalty Series. And this is the quarterfinals. Both of these teams looking to get the win, and if they don't, they are sent home. Danisher to the midfield for Marjack, but who's home? AO to make the save on 0 boost. The boost does not pop for him either. Ben can't find a touch down to Marjack. It looks like everyone on the pitch now is just getting warmed up. I don't know what kind of warm-up was played for either of these teams before this series was played today. But my goodness, they're definitely getting their warm-up in on this game. 220473 makes the save, but actually turns out to be a pass to Marjack. Marjack just can't get the touch out before the defender. A nice clear here from Snips. Should give him a free ball, but no, 220 is just there. Marjack out to Ben. Ben with 100 boost, but he's awkward. Gets beat out by AO. And this is the longest we've been without an effective shot on target. One hasn't even been registered for like the last 2.5 minutes. What is going on here? Marjack with the follow-up. Can he find the shot? Perfectly placed. And we have a tie ball game. 2-2. 1:26 on the clock, and SBC brings it back. Marjack on target. 2-2. SBC makes a name for themselves. Now, if you were to ask me what my prediction was for the rest of this game, I'm just going to tell you to sit here and watch because I have absolutely no idea. 2 goals instantly for Boosted Bananas, then 2 goals coming back for SBC. We have a minute left. It's going to be probably the most detrimental minute that we'll have in this series. I just feel like this first game, everyone's getting warmed up, everyone's getting attuned to how each other play. Even their teammates are feeling the same way. And I just have no idea how this game's gonna go. A fake for Marjack, brings it down to Snips. That's a beautiful play. It seems like the communication's going through for SBC. They're looking solid. The passing plays are starting to develop. They're starting to warm up. Danisher for the save, but Snips just powers through. He's an absolute unit. A titan of a shooter. And gets it past the 0 Bruce Danisher, who tried to get the 50 save. He couldn't make it happen. 3-2. SBC takes the lead, 40 seconds remaining. Boosted Bananas, it looks like in the beginning of the game they were outpacing everyone on SBC. Now we have flipped the script just a little bit. Everyone on SBC is outpacing those of Boosted Bananas. Danisher with 0 boost, the rest of his team with 100. Can he get this out? For Ben, it's a pass in the midfield. Off the double, Ben can do these, but can he find it this time around? Snips to the midfield. Marjack is left, all by him, lonely self, but does keep this ball in the Boosted Bananas half. Ben on target. This will be another one. They double the lead. 4-2. That has to be the dagger for game number 1. 13 seconds left and 2 goals. I'm not saying it's not possible, but my goodness, it's going to be challenging. Danisher, Ben off kickoff. Marjack, Ayo lining up for the follow-up. 10 seconds, counting down. Countdown with me, chat. 7, 5, here we go, 4. I missed the number. I know. Don't berate me for that. And here we go. SBC Starlit is going to take game number 1 in the best of 7 series. Here we go. I know, 7, 5, 3, 1 time. I know I did that. All right, GG's game number 1. If I can, really quick. All right, so really quick. I know they're in the lobby. They're all readied up. They're waiting on me, but I do just want to see. So Starlit is seed number 1. If I could find Boosted Bananas, they are seed number 8. So we have the seed number 1 team going up against the seed number 8 team. Quarterfinals. This is a serious, very important matchup. Very important game. Single round. Danisher reminds me of the Danisher. I know, I kind of read that in my head as well. Here we go, chat. Game number 2. 2-2-0-4-7-3. Snips offer to kickoff. Danisher can't find the touch. And that's the pressure that I'm talking about that SBC is putting onto Boosted Bananas. And just like that, 6 seconds in, SBC finds themselves with the lead 1-0. They just needed about the first half of game number 1 to really warm up the mechanical pilgrims, the techniques, the passing plays, and really the speed, because that's been the key difference in between the first half of game number 1 and the second half. Here we go, play developing for Boosted Bananas. Save out by Snips. Marjack, AO looking to challenge each other. Marjack hitting the best of this 50-50 to the sidewall. Snips utilizing some wall dashes here to get a pass to the midfield, and he's still on the ball somehow. Gets up on mid. Marjack pre-jumping the save from Danisher. My goodness, SBC Starlit, they're just looking as solid as ever. Even pre-jumping the defense's touches. Usually you see teams pre-jumping their own team's pass, but not the saves. But, you know, enough about SBC. Boosted Bananas are in SBC's half right now. It's looking rather dangerous. They hold on for now. A minute in, still only 1 goal to talk about. Ayo leaving this for Danisher. Marjack's already up. He's beating everyone. A beautiful save out to 2-2-0-4-7-3, but every time they try and develop a counterattack, a member of SBC is just waiting for the touch to bring it back into the field of Boosted Bananas. Back pass here to Marjack. Marjack reading out the play through and through. Snips is waiting, and that's exactly what I was just bringing up. And Ben is pre-jumping from where? Shot on target, and Snips is going crazy. What did I just, where did Ben come from? Ben stays up from his touch, and Snips follows up. How do you even make that happen? They just have it within them to trust their teammates and stay up for the play. They knew even if they both double commit onto this play, Marjack would be back to make any type of save that would turn into a counterattack. Beautiful play from Starlit. I can't get over that. That was incredible. Marjack looking to 52 individuals of Boosted Bananas. Snips is locked stuck in net there. Does get some support from his team. This one goes mid. Marjack is up. Fake the shot for Ben. Third man back. Challenging early. Double tap definitely helps out Starlit here to buy Snips some time. Buy Marjack some time. A beat out. Ben back to Snips. Snips on target. And a beautiful save from AO. The passing plays are starting to develop. Some beautiful Rocket League is being played from SBC Starlit. Let's not count out the boosted bananas. I mean, they have been keeping the ball in play, keeping the ball in pressure. They just need to turn some of these opportunities into balls in the back of the net. Another fake. Marjack going for the low 50, saved away by AO. If Boosted Bananas can turn on the afterburners, turn up the heat a little bit, bring on the speed that they had in the first half of game number 1, they might be able to find a goal. But right now, the way SBC Starlit is playing by pre-jumping the defense, pre-jumping each other, going up for mid-air passes, I mean, it's just beautiful Rocket League. More defense coming through from 220473. He's been a superhero on defense, but like I'm going to forever say it, defense is not going to win you games, at least in these series here. You have to have valiant shots on target. Hey, yo, send this one mid. Double commit here from Ben and Marjack, but Sniff still has boost to get this one away to Donisher off the ceiling as far as Ben. Now Ben has to be careful here in front of his own net, trying to dribble it out, and we're just killing more and more time. Killing more and more times. Ben with a beautiful 50-50 to Snips in the midfield, going for the double. He can't find it, but left for Marjack and open net, and they're just punishing them for the backboard. Instantly, SBC gets it out of their half, back onto the boosted bananas half, and with 15 more seconds counted, there's another goal. 3-0. Right now, SBC is shutting down the boosted bananas. Low 50 from Marjack. Donisher's looking for another 50-50. Open net here, but that's off target. It should be 3-1. That's just a shot you cannot miss. The boosted bananas trying to find their first goal still. Ben looking for a low dribble back pass to Marjack. It goes up into the air, it still works out. Now Snips into the midfield. Look how fast they just shut down the boosted bananas. A redirect. Maybe Ben on target. 220473 thought there was a challenge. There was no one. Snips now with the double. Almost turns into an all goal, and he's still there. All of SBC is in the boosted bananas half right now. And you have to ask yourself, how are they not getting punished with a counterattack at this moment in time? Pre-flip here from 220. Can't get it past Snips. Now Snips, slippery set past one. Look at the mechanical abrams. This is left for Ben. Ben has all the time in the world. He could probably take the last 40 seconds of this game to take this one to the ceiling. He does get challenged by one. Beats out one second defender here. Tossing this one up to Marjack. Now the demo opens up a lane. This is what you want to see for boosted bananas. But can they put this to the back of the net? Pass in the midfield, but no, it's already shut down from the SBC defense. Donisher looking to get this past Marjack. Low boost, but still a crazy challenge. Snips to get this past one more. There's just not enough support for the boosted bananas. Then down to Marjack. Marjack probably looking for Snips. The mid-air pass! Oh my goodness! They're just locked in to a whole nother level. My goodness, remember, this is the #1 seed, SBC Starlit versus Boosted Bananas, the #8 seed. SBC Starlit going undefeated in the season. 3-0, game number 2. They let it touch the ground, and we are moving on to game number 3. Starlit take game number 2. Snips, Ben, and Marjack making it happen. Can I get an SBC to the moon in chat? Can I get an SBC to the moon in the chat? Can I please? Let's go. Come on, class. Let's go, dude. Let's go, Tom. Let's go, Zach Bear. Here we go. We're all readied up. All readied up. We got our. Let's go, SBC. All right, chat. Game number 3. Here we go. Boosted Bananas Starlit. Let's make it happen. What are our predictions? 2 out of 2. Let's go for the third. Let's go, Tom Gamer. 5 minutes on the clock. Look at this kickoff. Oh my goodness. Well, it's an early goal from Boosted Bananas, but I can't be mad at Starlit to go off, try and do some type of kickoff goal strategy here. I don't even know what happened, but I do know 2 seconds into game number 3, Boosted Bananas take the lead. Now Snips by him lone self. AO's deep into the field with low boost, leaves it for Ben. Ben in a 1v1 situation. Donisher punishing the backboard, taking this one high. The early challenge, Snips can't find it, neither can Ben. Marjack with the pre-jump save, shot on targets, no good, but the follow-up from 220 does go to the back of the net. 2-0. Boosted Bananas shutting out Starlit, but we're only 26 seconds into the game. And maybe another kickoff goal. No, Snips is there to make this save. 2-2-0 to get this past one. Still has boost, but the early challenge from Ben will shut this down. Not the best recovery in the world from Ben, but he is going to rotate back in support of his team, and he's already there. Shot on target. That's why I brought it up, because I knew Ben, and I knew he would jump down from the ceiling, get to the midfield, receive the pass from Marjack, and put it to the back of the net. 4-19. We already have 3 goals to speak of. What is this, a 1v1 game? Beautiful control from Ben, actually getting some help. He still has the ball. Does he have a flip? No, but he gets the flip reset. Oh my goodness. This isn't the highest ranking Rocket League game of Royalty Series, and I don't know what is. We're watching crazy stuff happen before us. My goodness. Donisher looking to get past everyone. A little team bump here. 2-2-0 is just bumping everybody. Redirect is no good from Ben, but his team in support might be able to find a shot after AO is done with it. Donisher now with 100 boost. 2-2-0 picking up boost as well. They have to be careful as AO is rotating third man with 0 boost. 2-1, they still have the lead. They don't have to overcommit or do anything crazy. They just have to play solid Rocket League. Donisher with 0 boost. Only one in net. Makes the save for Snips. Off the ceiling, he has a flip. Down to Ben. And it's an own goal. And it's, what just happened? I want to see what happened, but I don't want to be... I want to respect the players is what I'm saying. I think I thought maybe Snips has a shot, so I'm going to go for it. And he puts it to the back of the net. That is tragic. Boosted Bananas, the second time they held the lead on Starlit, and they can't hold it down for the rest of the game. I mean, keep in mind there's 3 minutes left of game number 3 here. But, yeah, they're going to have to, if they are in a position to have 2 goals in the lead again, they're definitely going to want to hold on to that. The pressure is mounting. It's too much. The pre-flip jump from Snips is no good, though, and Ben, with limited boost, has to save his team here. Snips now, beautiful touch to himself off the ceiling, but he does get demoed for his efforts. Marjack once again punishing the backboard as Donisher has to defend it with 0 boost. He does exceptionally well at doing so. A little team pinch here, but Snips punishing 2-2-0. Low boost once again with the demo. Flip reset in the midfield. Ben pops it over 1. Goes for the flip reset. 2-2-0 is too quick. Everyone thought Ben had the challenge, and it's saved away. That's rather unfortunate for 2-2-0 that did not just go to the back of the net. Sometimes you'd rather be lucky than good. And maybe in that instance there, you definitely wanted that one to crossbar down and in. 2-2, we remain. Ben looking for a redirect to Marjack. Marjack getting this one mid for 2-2-0. Leaves it for Donisher. Donisher, first touch, flip reset. He has it on target. No, off the crossbar and out. Snips getting bumped up a little bit. Keeps his flip to recover. Now he's going to be the first one to challenge the ball. Leaves it for Ben. Ben and AO challenging each other, going off the roof. Snips is backwards, but he sends this one in the net. Okay, that's 2 own goals that we have seen. 1 from each team here. And, that's why... Jack, that's exactly why I want to respect the players. I don't want to watch the own goals because, listen, the other team did it and then we just did it. Like, if I have to watch one, I got to watch the other. And everyone can make mistakes, so I didn't want to watch any own goal. I think that's a good... Okay, let me stop. 1:30 left. Ben downfield to the corner. Is there someone in support? For Ben for the beautiful pass. Yes, it's Marjack. Marjack to Snips. No, gets beat out by AO. Now, this is something we were talking about in game number 1. Boosted Bananas had the speed to account for it, but not this time. Snips receiving the pass from Ben. 3-3, 1:20 remaining. Starlit tying this thing up. Marjack, Donisher. First touch is good. Second touch is a flip reset. Trying to go under Snips. He does exactly that. Turns it into an air dribble. Now AO is in a 1v3 situation as both of his teammates are 0 boost, rotating back. Marjack with boost gets bumped, but AO helps him with the pass. Snips up the ceiling. That's on target. Snips knew exactly what he was doing here. He had this calculated ever since the first touch from AO. The pass downfield. He knew the shot was on target. That's almost an impossible save. Once again, listen, I don't play at this rank, so I don't want to add any input, but something as a third person something I could say for the Boosted Bananas is having a little bit better defense on their backboard. even if that person is on backboard, conserving just enough boost to find some type of save. And I believe there was someone on backboard, they make the save away. But now that they're down 2-0 in the series, they're down 1 goal in the game, they're going to have to start digging deep for the wins, for some goals, start pulling out some tricks out of their hat if they can, if SBC Starlit even allows them to do so. Donisher with boost, gonna get bumped out by Ben. Ben knew he had a loss on the challenge, just gonna go for the bump. Can't continue on with the air dribble. Marjack receiving the shot here from AO. It wasn't too powerful, but a good save, good defensive position from Marjack. Demo now onto Ben. It looks like 220 would have a great effort at a shot on target, but he can't find the pass. Marjack with boost, off backboard, getting an awkward flip, but does the job. On target, Ben with low boost, and they tie it up at 1 second. Boosted Bananas in game number 3 still have a shot. Sometimes this game just comes down to who wants it more, despite all the speed, despite all the mechanics your team might have, despite everything. Sometimes it comes down to who wants it more. We have overtime, the first overtime in the series. Game number 3, Snips receiving the pass from kickoff, a pass to Ben now. Going back downfield, can 220 get another touch? No, he cannot. Marjack now in a race with his teammate and Donisher. Can't find it. Air dribble, running out of boost. 220 to himself. Marjack taking this low to Snips. Snips first touch to himself. Can he continue on with the air dribble? Gets it past 1. Next up is Ben. 1 goal will send us into the next game here. We are on overtime. The clock is counting up. Back pass to Snips. Snips with low boost. Donisher on backboard again with no boost. Is someone there to follow up? No, the pass goes out to his teammate. Ben now looking for Marjack and Snips to support from either one of them. They both have 100 boost, but what can they do with this ball to get it out of danger? Double commit here from Snips and Ben. It's okay as Snips does not get demoed. He does get the boost, gets a flip to himself. This is a pass mid for who? It's Marjack off the crossbar. Ben with a follow-up touch and saved away by AO. Now, although the play was developing, it wasn't too dangerous, and good thing on Boosted Bananas for making that save. It was a routine save, wasn't too threatening, but it definitely could have been counted as a goal. Ben now to himself off the redirect. Can he find the pass to Marjack? Back to the backboard, and Snips to follow up as third man. In a 1v1 situation, the air dribble bump is looming. The double tap on target. The save can't be found. Oh my God, almost the own goal. Ben with the follow-up, and he makes the save. How does this one stay out of the net? A minute 30, 4-4. We're still tied up in overtime. And SBC Starlit pulled off an absolute miracle to make that happen. No one's on the backboard. That's what we were talking about from Boosted Bananas. They just have to be careful. You can overcommit on these plays, but as long as you have someone with boost on backboard, you're always going to be okay. Well, at least so I think. But then again, I'm not on the field today here. I could not even touch the players on the field today. All of them looking like absolute units, some titans, some studs. Marjack getting demoed for his efforts. 2 minutes into this overtime. Off the ceiling, the follow-up from Ben is a little bit too slow there. Donisher now getting a beat onto Marjack. Into the corner it goes. Double demo on the field. It's turned into a demolition derby. Pass downfield with the help of the Boosted Bananas. Marjack having a little bit of trouble figuring out what to do here, and I'm having a little bit of trouble finding out what to say. Now in front of the net, Ben to try and clear this away. Has a flip reset. Meets 220 with a 50. Snips into the corner. 2.5 minutes in this overtime. We played 1.5 game at this point. 4-4, the highest scoring game as well. In game number 3, it's been an action-packed one. And don't forget that the ball is in front of their net. 220 puts it away. 4-5. What happened here? Into the corner it goes. Marjack doesn't quite get the flip on it. 220 is able to punish him, throw it to the back of the net. A 9-goal game, and Boosted Bananas take game number 3. He got bumped. Yeah, he did. It took me a second to see that. But yeah, that was a rather unfortunate bump. I think Marjack, he meant to do what he just did there, but a little bit earlier, so the ball would have been higher. Breathe and lock in. Hey, that's what it's about, Julie. That's what it's about. I know with Marjack's return, Ben and Snips, we're all going to lock in. Whether you're here for Starlit or here for Boosted Bananas, I want to shout out everyone that's in today's stream, supporting some epic Rocket League gameplay and some beautiful players here on the field. Game number 4 Here we go, 2-1 in the series. Off the kickoff, Marjack to the sidewall. He does leave it for Ben, who has boost. Perhaps a pre-flip pass to himself. Snips is there with the follow-up. Now, just in the last game as well, they got an early goal. Can they hold on to it? What a beautiful play by Ben. The pass down to Snips makes it happen. Off kickoff, Donisher will take this by himself. Marjack with low boost, looking to challenge 2-0. Actually leaves it for Snips, but Snips leaves it for Ben. The double fake, that is something I've yet to see. With all my casting experience here, I've yet to see the double fake. 2-0, looking for the pinch off his teammate as well. Snips leaving this for Ben. Flick it past one, Snips is up. The pre-jump. Now that's one thing we haven't seen in the last 2 games or so is the pre-jumps and passing and the early challenges from SBC Starlit. Now, I'm not entirely sure what has changed in Boosted Bananas' game. I can take a look definitely in this game here, but they're definitely shutting down SBC a little bit more. Some of these plays are yet to develop, and if they would be rather dangerous how they were in the first 2 games. Taking them 2-0, now it's 2-1, but this mistouch on the backboard, once again, I mean, throw it up to the backboard. SBC Starlit's gonna make it happen. 2-0. Excuse me. Could not find the read off the waterfall. And 2-0 for SBC Starlit. Now 2-0. Up for the touch. Goes under. The flip reset. Does get it past one. Marjack is there with boost. Gonna take this to the wall. Try and get a fake on AO. AO leaving this for Donisher. Double commit in the midfield again. Shot on target. Saved away by Snips. 3:46, 2 goals to speak of. Then back pass to Snips. Early challenge from Donisher. We're still on the half of SBC Starlit. Can they get this out of danger? And will they have some control touches to their teammates? Every touch in this league needs to have a purpose. Either you're getting it past someone, you're getting it to a teammate, you're shooting it on net. There's not much more that needs to happen. Other than that, watch out for the demos, and it looks like right now SBC Starlit is doing that a little bit better than Boosted Bananas. Now, I don't know if Boosted Bananas can carry on with the momentum that they built from the last game, but it might look like SBC Starlit is going to score here. Maybe, I don't know, the pass mid, Marjack on target. The give and go shot to the give and go shot. If that's what it takes to score, they have to keep going with these plays. A beautiful pass from Ben to Snips, on target, saved away by the post, back out. On target again, 3-0. What a play. 3 minutes left to go. 3-0 so far. Starlit now in game number 4, shutting out Boosted Bananas. Downfield to Ben. Ben looking for the pass to Marjack. Marjack on target. He potentially could have went for one more pass there, as there was 3 defenders in net. The early flip here from Snips. I think he lost his flip or just hit the ceiling too early. Can't find the pass to another SBC player. Ben looking for the double, redirect to save the ball away. What a save from Marjack! The defense keeps this game a shutout. Ben now looking for the redirect up to Snips. Snips looking for the bump as he leaves it for Ben. What a play again. Marjack, notice how he sends this sky high into the corner. Buying his team some time. Snips looking for the double. Did he get a flip reset? He leaves it for his team. Ben now up for the double. What is happening? Can Snips find the shot on target? He can, but saved away by Donisher. This is the Starlit team that I know, just absolutely punishing the other team with mechs. And boost conservation. Ben is able to finally follow this thing up. AO 2-0 Donisher. They all have 0 boost. They can only hold on for so long. And there's nothing they can do about it. There's absolutely 0 they can do about it when 19 shots follow up on your net back to back to back. Snips in front of his own net, looking for a pass to Ben. It turns out to be a 50 for 2-0. 2-0 getting a couple touches here on the wall, leaving it for Donisher. Donisher is up with 0 boost. AO is also up. This is where these counterattacks for Boosted Bananas deemed to be a little bit too dangerous. Now, I don't blame them. They're down 4-0. They're getting shut out. They have to start throwing the sink at these plays here. Maybe even the whole kitchen or the house. I don't know. Just start throwing everything at these plays. Once again, I am not on the field. I do know that at this point, SBC Starlit are being dominant in this game here. Maybe a shot on target from Ben, but no, did not find the redirect. Ben can't find the demo, leaves it for Snips, pops it up for Donisher off the ceiling, going as far as Marjack. Marjack to Ben, it's a little bit of a back pass. Early challenge from 2-0, and that's what they need. They need to start shutting these plays down, but keeping it in play. They have it in Starlit's half. Now, how does Starlit just get this ball out? And how does Boosted Bananas lose pressure of the ball? They haven't yet, and this is why I'm bringing it up. I want to pay attention. I want to see what exactly that both of these teams are doing. Ben to rotate back around. Maybe a shot on target. What an angle by Donisher. My goodness, Snips. I think he wanted the touch up to himself off the sidewall for maybe a solo play, as he only had one defender back, but it turns out to be a pass to Donisher and a beautiful angle. The early challenge and all, it does work out on target. Ben getting bumped back. It actually works out. Snips with no boost. 30 seconds left to go. Now we're in a moment of despair for Boosted Bananas as they're looking for 3 extra goals. A missed touch from 2-2-0. Ben now on target. Double commit for the save. That's that boost that they might miss out on. You might not think 10, 20, 30 boost matters, but in this rank it does. Snips looking for the psycho. He may have just wanted to redirect. Maybe his team could tell him that, you know, someone's up. Don't try and peek touch right now. Let's just take the game home. But he misses the touch. And they do concede a goal. Look at this passing play develop. Ben takes the solo play. They have to be careful. You can definitely score 2 goals in 5 seconds, but as the clock counts down, they do get one for the road. They put it in a to-go box, but it's just not going to be enough. SBC Starlit take game number 4. They're on match point. NA and EU finals happen in the same day. Dude, I'm so excited. Yo, can I get an SBC in the chat? Yo, chat, can we, like, make some noise for the teams that are playing? Can we, like, make some noise for, like, can we, like, make it happen for the fucking legend? But like I said, if you're here for Boosted Bananas Starlit, I try to keep it a little bit unbiased casting. Much love to everybody that's in here in the stream. SBC to the moon. Let's go! Oh yeah. SBC. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. SBC Starlit. Let's go. Match point. Boosted Bananas trying to come back in the series. Snips off kickoff for Donisher. Now I will say, that's one thing I wanted to mention about Boosted Bananas. They always get the possession off kickoffs. That's what you want to do in threes. You want to lose it to your teammate. They do it every single time. But now they're instantly on defense. They're instantly in their half, waiting to save a shot away from the SBC Starlit offense. Snips, shot on target. Pre-flip save away from Donisher. My God, he definitely made himself as big as he could with 0 boost. Pre-flipping into the ball. 30 seconds in, yet to talk about a goal. No one has conceded. Good efforts for SBC. Ben looking for the pass down to Marjack on target. It's a slow shot to the right side of the net. I like the play, but once again, I kind of feel bad for Marjack. These plays develop, and somehow whenever he gets the ball, there's 3 players in net. Boosted Bananas making it work for now, but can they get some goals in this game? Turn it around, turn the series around. We'll just have to wait and see. Only time will tell. Perhaps an open net here, but no. Donisher to the backboard to himself, gets it under 1. Ben can't find the beat. A bump here. Snips has to be careful passing the ball out to the enemy team. 2-2-0. Getting it past 1. Marjack with 0 boost gets demoed. He's actually going to spawn in with more boost than what he had and get a free rotation. Now Snips to the corner. Can he get a pass mid? It looks like it will be. And Snips follows it up. I thought this was going to be a Ben goal, but it's actually an absolute piss missile on net. 64 miles an hour. It looks like he teed him up. Okay. SBC start match point off with 1 goal. Maybe a kickoff goal here. Ben faking out 2. Can he stay strong? No, the 50. Snips is there. Oh my God. We've seen miracles in the game. I love how everyone's saying calculated. I mean, everyone knows that, like, Donisher being there is like, he's rotating out. He actually thought that was saved. And they put it to the back of the net. Kudos to them. That was calculated. What can I say? Early challenge from Donisher. Gets this one as far as Marjack. Now, Ben playing this to his own half. Kind of scary. Maybe a missed comm as he tried to pass that back to Marjack. But look at the double from Snips. It's looming. And it's on target. What a shot from Snips. You just can't give Snips this much space, this much room, that much boost. He's going to punish you for it. On target, 2-1. What is this kickoff here? It looks like Snips wanted to lose it to Ben, but get a demo on somebody before he did that. Marjack with 0 boost, bouncing this one down to his teammate Snip. He can't find the touch, and now Ben to the midfield, trying to get it past Donisher. He does exactly that. Marjack looking to get to the backboard again. There was no one on the backboard trying to make it happen. To the midfield it goes in. Valiant effort right now from Boosted Bananas. They're trying to find a goal here. The air dribble is on target, but saved away by Snips. No flip reset strategies here yet from Boosted Bananas. I'm waiting to see them a little bit more mechs from each of these teams. Now keep in mind, this is tournament league play. It's a very important games. As much as I want to see mechs, I don't think I will. You want to lock in and stick to what works, especially at this high stakes of the tournament. Loyalty Series quarter-final teams. Here we go. Marjack out to open space to 220. 220 just doesn't have any boost. Does pick up the mid, but by the time he does so, there is a double commit in the corner. Now switching coast. Once again, a little bit of boomer ball here. Demo's lurking. Snips tries to find it. A beautiful challenge from Marjack, giving this to Ben. Ben in the corner. Can he get this mid though? No, AO is just too big, and another pinch in. I think that's what it is. I think I just figured it out. Every time Boosted Bananas are about to turn something into a counterattack, SBC's third man, Starlit, whether it's Ben, Snips, or Marjack, goes for an instant pinch back downfield. Double commit here. If Donisher could just speed the play up and get this thing on net, it might just be a goal. Snips to play this one to the corner. He doesn't get to touch on it, but once again, there's just no follow-up from Boosted Bananas. Ben, one touch to himself. Can he find the double? We've seen these before. Snips with the follow-up, but sends it to the right of the net. Looks like Ben didn't have enough boost to follow that one up. On target, off the crossbar. And another goal for SBC. 3-1, a minute and 30 left to go. That's all that separates these two teams here. Marjack with a wave dash kickoff actually wins it, and Ben keeps it in play. That is an interesting kickoff strat to go for, but it works, I guess, for now. It's 2-2-3, tries to bring this one back. Ben with 0 boost. Looks for the pass on Snips. He gets the touch. Follow up from Marjack on target, but saved away from AO. My goodness, if Snips put that redirect into the back of the net, that would have been monumental. Now Snips with boost. What did I say earlier? You can give him boost, space, and time. It might be problematic, but Donisher doesn't give him time, so that's no problem there. Now Donisher leaving this one for 2-2-0. Ben with the save. It's beautiful. It keeps it a 2-goal game. A minute left to go. Snips now into the corner, looking for a redirect once again. And no, it goes back to the corner. As far as Marjack loves his pinches, man. He's just like, let me boom this ball. I'll find an SBC member somewhere. Trying to find a shot. Snips taking the boost from absolutely everybody, Ben included. 30 seconds left to go. Snips keeps this in play to himself. Has boost off the ceiling. Can he find the double? A slight redirect, and it's not enough. We got the iron pickaxe breaking off the crossbar, and Snips cannot find another goal there. Boosted Banana still looking for 2. Ben with a flip reset. Tries to get it past Donisher. Can't do that. Donisher leaving it for 2-2-0. They need 2 goals in 10 seconds. It's definitely possible, but can they lock in? Can they commit to it here? This is going to waste a lot of time, and this might just be game. 1 second left to go. SBC Starlit are your quarterfinalists. Moving on in the tourney, I want to give a shout out to the Boosted Bananas. GG's today. Thank you for the wonderful games. Ben, Marjack, and Snips, wonderful performance. Let me see if I can find them in comms somewhere. And do they want to do some type of post game? Let me see. Let me ask them. Oh my God. SBC is moving on. Let's go, boys. All right, here we go. Here we go. Be careful having these guys on. No. Dude, we lock in, bro. We lock in. Hello, good laddies. Hold on. Wait. Say something real quick. Penis. Of course you say penis, bro. Like, of course you fucking say penis, dude. Congrats.
We got Chenzo is gay in the chat, please.
No! Bro, I'm about to leave this shit, damn it. Julie says Chenzo gay. Bro. Yo, that shit was crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Dude, like game 2 and 3, y'all were like pre-jumping in and stuff, and then they started to bring it back, bro. I got a little nervous.
They were always in control.
Dude, you guys are the #1 seed, like, still undefeated. Are you guys taking this thing home or what?
Well, I already switched my shifts around at work, so yeah, I guess we have to.
Oh. Oh yeah.
We don't have a
Uh,
choice.
I'll be watching from the sidelines.
Yeah.
Marjack.
Hopefully,
Nice.
Zexel will be back next week. Hopefully.
Hopefully. I mean, dude, you guys held it down, bro. That was a beautiful performance. Snips?
Yep.
Oh yeah. Snips is literally the GOAT, man. Locked in.
Mm.
I can't wait for the day that Snips starts calling Ben his son, but alright. I'll be waiting for that.
What?
Fuck.
I'm just trying to start some banter, bro. But y'all played excellent today, man.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome, man. Marjack, locking in, bro. Chat was going crazy.
Yeah.
I'll have to watch it back.
Yeah, I was dude. How did you guys keep that one ball out? I think it was like game number 3. Did all of you guys just close your eyes and just start hitting the X button, or like,
No,
was that calculated, or were you guys laughing? Like, what was the emotions throughout the games?
it was pretty funny, but then they scored, so it was less funny.
Like at that point, you just have to be like, guys.
No,
And,
Snips actually said, "Why can't we just sweep?" And he actually has a point.
That's fair.
We should have
That's fair.
swept.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Marjack, we've lost one game in every series so far.
Maybe that's
I mean,
just
keep
how it
looking.
is, bro. And don't disrupt the force there, you know?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll sweep finals. That's fine.
Love to hear it. And then, dude, there was the one goal. I don't know if you guys meant to do this or it kind of just happened. Maybe it was like a miscomm or something. When Snips got his first touch of the back wall, but Ben, you jumped for the ball already, followed it up, and then it was a pass down to Snips. That was fucking
It
beautiful.
was at the start it wasn't calculated, but then it was.
Yeah, you're
So
probably
at the start it was like we were both up, and then I was
Yeah.
like, oh wait, it's going mid, and then Snips was already there, so it worked.
that shit was so beautiful. My God, the team chem is
Free
there.
MMR,
Say again.
free MMR.
Pretty much. So you guys play who next? What seed? Have you guys looked
I
at this?
don't know.
Oh, they
Nope.
haven't played their game yet. Okay. Either Al Jib Jab or.
We already beat Al Jib Jab,
Yeah. Fair.
so
And then
I don't
Boots
give a
win.
fuck who it is.
Let's go. W games. All right.
Oh
I'm
shit, pitch
gonna let
me
y'all.
one.
Yeah, I'm gonna let y'all run, but I really appreciate you guys representing SBC at the highest level. Like actually the highest level. This is crazy. In RS, dude, we're still hunting for our first RS victory. So I'm glad the community and myself is behind you guys to make that happen, bro. Let's keep getting these W
Thank you.
games. SBC to the moon. You guys have
Thanks.
a good rest of your Sunday.
You
You
too.
too. Let me know when VOD's live.
Oh yeah, it'll be right after stream. I won't forget this time, like every time. All right, peace, y'all.
GG's.
Bro, what a freaking game, man. Let me watch this clip. Tom, what'd you send in here? What is this? That save is a routine save. Wasn't too threatening, but it definitely could have been counted as a goal. Ben now to himself off the redirect. Can he find the pass to Marjack? Back to
this is
the
the
back
save. It
forward
was at
and Snips to
131, I
follow up
remember.
his third man. In a 1v1 situation, the air dribble bump is looming. The double tap on target. The save can't be found. Oh my God! Almost the own goal. Ben with the on target. The save can't be found. Oh my God! Almost the own goal. Ben with the follow up, and he makes the save. How does this one? No, that was actually insane. That was actually crazy. There was, oh man, I just want to say, whether it's the challengers, the premiers, like everyone plays at a rank above themselves, or maybe like 0.5 times a rank above themselves. Like the air dribble bump is looming. The double tap on target. The save can't be found. Oh my God! Almost the own goal. Ben with the follow up, and he makes the save. How does? Yo, that was crazy. What was save? Bruh, storylines for playoffs go insane. Yeah, we're just, dude, this is so epic, bro. Shout out to Starlit for the win. Wait, hold on. I forgot to mention this, chat. We are now 2-0. Damn, that was loud as shit. We are now 2-0 on playoffs, bro. 2-0. I so wish my team made it to playoffs, bro. I'm kind of salty about that. Wait, I'm quiet? Wait, oh, because I was far away from the mic. Can y'all hear me a little bit more? Me and Snips were finding each other everywhere on the field. Bro, the chemistry between you guys today, even Marjack, bro. Don't leave Marjack out of that. There's no better duo. There really isn't, bro. Every time Marjack was third man, you guys would be rotating out finding boost, and then Marjack just pinches it back into the midfield, and you guys just go, boop, boop. Marjack is y'all's copter. Bro, that couldn't have been more of a truer freaking statement, bro. But, what is it called? Yo, SBC is 2-0. Blue Angels and Starlit. I don't even rotate back. Yeah, Ben, you really don't, dude. You really don't. Bro, you don't rotate back because Marjack is always there to just pinch the freaking ball down the field, bro. I'm hungover too, so I'm pleased we did as well as we did. Bro, wait, what the heck? Wait, Marjack, I don't mean to expose you here, but we're on EU time right now. Isn't it like 7 p.m. for you guys? Bro is hungover at the end of the day. I love it. Marjack, you're a fucking beast, bro. Bang ball out of defense to Ben. That's the strat. I got to bed at like 7 in the morning. Oh my God. I mean, yesterday was Saturday, bro. That makes total sense. Oh yeah, dude. Holy, what a tank. What a unit, bro. What a freaking legend, man.